Welcome to Epic English Podcast in Context. This is episode 6.
Hello, everyone. Great to be here.
I am so happy to be back with you today. To all our returning listeners, welcome back. We've really missed you.
We have.
And to everyone who's joining us for the very first time, welcome. We're so glad you're here. I'm Alex.
And I'm Sam. It's wonderful to be kicking off another discussion.
Today, we have a really, really useful topic. Honestly, this is something that, well, it changed my life when I learned how to do it right.
I believe it.
But before we start, I just want to ask a small favor. If you're enjoying our show, please take a second to like this episode, leave us a comment, and of course, subscribe. It really helps our community grow and, helps other English learners find us.
Yes, please do. We read every single comment. It helps us figure out what you want to learn next. We really do build these shows for you.
And also, don't forget the handout. We've got a free PDF handout for this episode. It's a full guide.
You can find the link right in the description. Or there's a QR code on the screen if you're watching the video.
Now, the handout is a really powerful tool.
It is. And there's a best way to use it to get the most out of it.
Okay.
So first, try to read the vocabulary list before you listen. That'll help you with the new words so you're not, confused during the show.
Right.
Second, you can look at the script while you're listening. This helps you connect the sound of a word to its spelling. English spelling. It can be tricky.
It really can. So seeing the words helps a lot. And number 3.
Finally, use the handout to review after. It's just a great way to practice speaking on your own.
We also suggest a specific listening strategy.
Yes. We recommend you listen to this episode 2 times.
2 times.
The first time, just listen. Don't stop. Just try to get the main ideas, the flow of the conversation.
And the second time?
The second time, listen with the handout.
Yep.
You can pause, you can read, you can really study the details. It's the best way to improve your listening and your confidence.
That is great advice. Also, if you want to jump to a specific part of our deep dive today, we've got timestamps in the description below.
Just a click and go.
So, what is our mission for today?
Well, today our goal is very clear. We are going to learn 5 natural and polite ways to say sorry to interrupt in English.
This is such an important topic. Interrupting is one of the hardest social skills. We all need to speak, but we don't want to be rude.
Nobody wants to be that person.
Yeah.
The one that everyone gets annoyed with.
Exactly. It's a balance. I mean, imagine you're in a meeting and you have a great idea, but everyone is talking. How do you get in there?
Right. Or you're just talking to a friend and you need to ask a quick question. How do you do that politely?
It's interesting. I was reading about the psychology of this.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. When we speak, our brain releases chemicals that make us feel good. We're happy sharing our ideas. So when someone stops us, it can feel like a threat.
That makes so much sense. Nobody likes being stopped. It feels like someone is just, stealing your turn to speak.
Right. So the phrases we're learning today, they aren't just words. They're like keys.
Keys. I like that.
They unlock the door to the conversation without, breaking it down. Do it wrong, and people think you're aggressive.
But if you use the right phrase, you can join in smoothly. You can actually make the conversation better.
I love that. We're not breaking the door. We're unlocking it. So are you ready to learn the keys?
Let's do it.
Okay, let's get into it. Our first expression is the classic. It's sorry to interrupt, but...
I'll say that again, just clearly. Sorry to interrupt, but...
This phrase is so common. We call it the classic or the universal polite interruption. What does it actually mean, though?
Well, if you look at the words, interrupt means to break the flow. You're stopping someone. So when you say sorry to interrupt, you're acknowledging that. You're saying, I know you're talking and I'm sorry to stop you.
So it's like admitting you're doing something a little bit wrong.
Exactly,
Yeah.
which makes it polite. And then you have the word but.
Ah, yes, the but.
The but is so important. It's the pivot. It signals that you're about to say something important. You apologize first, and then you speak.
What about the politeness level? Is it formal? Casual?
This is what makes it so useful. It's neutral to formal. It's safe for almost any situation. Your boss, a stranger, a friend.
So it's like a universal key. It works pretty much everywhere.
Exactly. If you're ever not sure which phrase to use this one. It's always a safe bet.
So when is the best situation to use it?
The best time is when you need to stop someone to give them information. You're not just, trying to make a joke. You have a reason. You have something they need to know.
Okay, let's look at some examples. Example A, you're at work, your colleague is giving a presentation. Suddenly, the projector, it just turns off.
The screen is black.
But they don't see it. They just keep talking. You have to tell them.
Right. You can't just let them talk to a black screen.
Yeah.
That would be so embarrassing for them. So you have to stop them politely.
So you would say, sorry to interrupt, but the projector stopped working.
A perfect use. You're solving a problem. You're helping.
Okay, what about example B? Daily life, you're on the street, you see a stranger drop their wallet, they're walking away.
You need to stop them immediately. So you run up and say, sorry to interrupt, but you dropped your wallet.
In that situation, they're not going to be angry at all.
No, they'll be so grateful. But notice, you still use the apology. You still said sorry. It just shows respect.
Okay, let's try a mini role play. Listeners, pay attention to our tone of voice. So you're in a meeting talking about sales figures.
Okay. I'm the boss.
We're the boss, and I need to tell you the client has arrived.
Got it. So looking at the chart, the sales figures for November were very high. We saw a 10% increase in this.
Sorry to interrupt, but the client has just arrived in the lobby.
Oh, thank you. I'll go meet them immediately.
See? Easy. I stopped you, but it was polite because the information was important.
It was very clear. If you just shouted, the client is here, it would have felt jarring, rude. The sorry to interrupt really softens it.
Let's try another one. Role play 2. We're in public, a coffee shop. I'm telling you a story.
And I noticed something is wrong.
Exactly.
Okay.
So we went to the beach, and the water was so blue, it was amazing. And then we went to this incredible restaurant.
Sorry to interrupt, but is this your phone on the floor?
Oh, yes it is. Thank you so much.
There again, I interrupted to help you. I saw a problem and pointed it out.
Now, is there a common mistake people make with this?
Oh, yes. A big one. The mistake is just starting to talk with no apology phrase at all.
What do you mean? Like what?
Like if I'm talking and you just say, wait, listen to me, or stop, I have something to say.
Oh, that sounds very rude. Very aggressive.
It is. It signals that you think your voice is more important than mine. The correction is so simple.
Just use the phrase.
Always use, sorry to interrupt, to soften the stop. It's like a cushion. It protects the conversation.
Okay, listeners, your turn to practice. I want you to repeat the phrase after me. I'll leave a little pause for you.
Yeah.
Ready? Sorry to interrupt, but... One more time. Sorry to interrupt, but...
Good. Remember to keep your voice calm when you say it.
All right, before we move on, I have a quiz question for our listeners.
Ooh, I love the quizzes.
Okay, here is mini quiz question number 1. Listen carefully. Which phrase is the safest choice for almost any situation, work, or friends?
Don't give the answer.
I won't. Listeners, type your guess in the comments section below. We will reply to your comments and let you know the correct answer.
Okay, let's move on. Because, sometimes we don't want to stop the conversation.
Right. Sometimes we want to join it.
Exactly. And for that, we have expression number 2. Can I jump in here for a second?
I like that one. It sounds so active. Let me say it again. Can I jump in here for a second?
This is a great phrase. We label this one discussion or collaborative.
Let's talk about the words jump in. We're not actually, jumping, right?
No, it's a phrasal verb. But the image is really helpful. Think about a game of jump rope. When the rope is moving fast.
Yes, of course.
The rope is the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
It's moving. It has a rhythm. You have to wait for the right moment, and then you jump in. You join the rhythm.
That is a fantastic image. You don't want to cut the rope. You want to join the game.
Exactly. So the meaning is you want to join the flow, not stop it completely. You want to add your energy to the group.
And the politeness level.
This one is neutral to friendly. It's not super formal. It feels cooperative, like you're on the same team.
So when would be the best time to use this?
It's perfect for brainstorming sessions or group discussions or just, chatting with friends over dinner. Anytime there's a lot of energy.
Okay, example A school. You're in a group project and everyone is throwing out ideas. Let's do a poster. No, a video.
You don't want to say, sorry to interrupt. That sounds too serious. It stops the fun. You want to say, can I jump in here for a second? I have an idea.
Much better. It keeps the energy going. What about example B, with friends?
Okay, you're all planning what to eat. I want pizza. I want sushi. You want to suggest a restaurant?
You could say, can I jump in here for a second? What about that new Italian place?
Exactly. You're just another voice in the discussion.
Let's try our mini role plays. Role play 1. We're in a classroom. I'm explaining a history date. It's a relaxed discussion.
Okay, go for it.
So the war started in 1939, and it involved many countries across Europe.
Can I jump in here for a second? The king actually made a really famous speech that day, too.
Oh, right. That's a great point.
See? I added to your story. I didn't stop it. I made it richer.
Okay, role play 2. We're friends, and you're talking about what movie to see tonight.
I really want to see a comedy. But maybe something with a lot of action, too. I'm just tired of all the serious dramas.
Can I jump in here for a second? Have you seen the new movie playing at the downtown theater?
No, I haven't. Is it any good?
It felt so natural, like we were just building the idea together.
It did. But there is a common mistake with this one. It's about the setting.
What's the mistake?
The mistake is using this in a very formal speech, or maybe with a very strict boss.
Why is that?
Well, jump in is a phrasal verb, which is usually a bit more casual. If you're in a very serious meeting with a CEO, saying, "Can I jump in?" might sound a little, well, too relaxed.
Like you're not taking it seriously enough.
Right. So for those very formal situations, what's the correction?
Go back to expression 1. Sorry to interrupt.
Always the safe choice. Use jump in for teamwork and creative discussions.
Okay, listeners, let's practice. This one is a little longer. Listen to the rhythm.
Notice how jump in connects. It sounds like jumpin'.
Ready? I'll leave a pause for now. Can I jump in here for a second? One more time. Can I jump in here for a second? Excellent. And now it's time for mini quiz question number 2.
Let's hear it.
Which phrase is best for a lively group discussion or brainstorming?
Think about the energy. Think about joining the game.
Don't say the answer. Type your guess in the comments. We want to see if you can tell the difference.
Okay, on to our third expression, and this one. This is probably my favorite for professional situations.
Oh, really? What is it?
Expression number 3 is, if I could just add something.
Ooh, that sounds very gentle. If I could just add something.
Exactly. We label this one professional, soft, or even shy.
And what's the specific meaning?
Well, you're not changing the subject. You're not starting a new topic. You're adding extra information to what the other person just said.
So you're supporting their point, kind of like saying yes and.
Precisely. You're building on their idea. Right. It's a very supportive way to speak.
And politeness level.
Extremely polite, soft and professional. It shows a lot of humility.
What makes it so polite?
It's the grammar, if I could. It's a conditional structure. In English, that makes things sound tentative, less direct. You're asking for permission without demanding it.
So when is the best situation for this?
This is perfect for meetings where you want to support a colleague. Or maybe if you're a little shy. It's great for adding a small detail without being aggressive.
Let's do an example. Example A at work. A colleague explains a plan. They did a good job, but they forgot one tiny detail about the timeline.
Right. You don't want to say, "Hey, you forgot the timeline." That just makes them look bad.
You definitely don't want to do that. So instead you say,
if I could just add something. The deadline is actually next Tuesday.
That is so smooth. It sounds like you're helping, not correcting.
Exactly. What about a formal situation? Example B. A teacher is explaining a rule to the class, and a student wants to add a detail about the deadline.
Again, you have to be careful not to sound rude to the teacher.
Right. So the student raises their hand and says, "If I could just add something. The final project is due at 5 p.m.
It shows respect for the teacher's authority.
It does. It doesn't challenge them.
Okay, let's do the role plays.
Yeah.
Role play 1, a boardroom. You're presenting a marketing plan. I'll add a point about the budget.
So our strategy is to use social media ads to reach our younger customers. We think this will be highly effective.
If I could just add something.
Yeah.
We also have a bit of extra budget for video ads this month.
Yes. Thank you. That is a crucial point. That will help us a lot.
It felt very cooperative, like we were partners.
It did. Now for role play 2. Imagine a seminar. You're the lecturer. I'm going to politely add a relevant fact.
And that is why the Roman Empire expanded so quickly in the 1st century. Their military was simply unmatched.
If I could just add something. They also built those incredible roads to help them travel.
Yes, exactly. The roads were vital. Thank you for that addition.
See? I didn't interrupt to stop you. I interrupted to help you teach, to make the lesson even better.
Now, what's the common mistake here?
Oh, the mistake is all about the voice. The mistake is using a loud, aggressive voice with this very soft phrase.
Can you show us what you mean?
Imagine if I just shouted, "If I could just add something."
Whoa. Yeah, that's scary. It sounds angry.
It completely changes the meaning. The words are soft, so the voice must be soft. If you shout polite words, they just become rude.
That's a great point. The correction is to match your tone to your words.
Keep it calm. Keep it soft.
Okay, listeners, let's practice. I want you to imagine you're in a meeting. Say the phrase softly. If I could just add something. Again, if I could just add something.
Very nice. Very professional.
And that brings us to mini quiz question number 3.
What is it?
Which phrase is the softest and most professional way to add information?
Think about the grammar. Think about that conditional, if I could.
Type the phrase you think is correct in the comments.
Okay. So sometimes we don't have time to be soft and professional.
Right. Sometimes we just need to be fast.
And that brings us to expression number 4.
Which is, sorry, quick question.
Short and sweet. Sorry, quick question.
We label this one casual or clarification.
The meaning is right there in the name.
Yeah.
You're making a promise.
A promise.
Yes. You're promising that the interruption will be very, very short. That you just need one small piece of information.
That's a great way to think about it. It's like you're borrowing just 10 seconds of their time.
Exactly. What about the politeness level?
Well, it's casual and direct. It's not rude, but it is very efficient. It gets right to the point.
And the best situation to use it?
Everyday conversations. Asking for clarification. It's great when the other person is busy. You know, if you see them typing or cooking or packing.
Right. Example A. Your colleague is typing at their computer, looking focused. You're going to get a coffee.
You don't want a long conversation. You just need a yes or no. So you say, sorry, quick question, want a coffee?
Easy. They can just nod and keep working.
Yeah.
Okay, example B. With friends. Your friend is getting ready, rushing around. You just need to know what time the movie starts.
You'd say, sorry, quick question, what time's the movie?
It shows you respect that they're busy. I won't stop you for long.
Let's try the role plays.
Yeah.
Role play 1. I am at my desk, looking at papers, clearly busy. You need to ask about lunch.
Okay. You look busy. I'll be fast.
Yes. These reports look correct. I need to check the data on page 4.
Sorry, quick question. Are we ordering pizza for lunch?
Yes, pizza. Give me 5 minutes.
See? I got my answer, and you went right back to work. Efficient.
Perfect. Role play 2. We're on the street. I am walking very fast, maybe late for something.
I have to hurry. I have to hurry.
Hey, sorry, quick question. Is the station this way?
Yes, straight ahead.
And you just keep walking.
I didn't even have to stop. That's the beauty of the quick question.
But this brings us to the common mistake. And this one is a big one. It makes people angry.
What is it?
The mistake is saying quick question and then telling a 5-minute long story.
Oh, I hate that. It's the worst.
Imagine someone says, sorry, quick question, and then they start, well, yesterday I was thinking about the project, and I realized that in 2015 we did something similar, and my grandmother used to say.
That is not a quick question. That's a novel.
You broke your promise. You lied about the time, and if you do that, people stop trusting you.
The correction is simple. Only use this if the question is actually quick. One sentence.
Okay, listeners, let's practice being fast. Repeat this quickly and lightly. Sorry, quick question.
Once again, sorry, quick question. Good, light energy.
And here is mini quiz, question number 4.
Go for it.
Which phrase should you use if you only need 5 seconds of someone's time?
Only 5 seconds. Think speed. Think efficiency.
Leave your answer in the comments below.
Okay, Alex. We have one more expression. And this one is serious.
Yes. Sometimes we can't be soft. We can't just jump in. Sometimes we have to stop everything now.
And for that, we have expression number 5. Sorry to cut in, but this is important.
That sounds strong. Sorry to cut in, but this is important.
We label this urgent or time sensitive.
Let's look at the words. Cut in.
Right. Think of the image again. Conversation is a string. Cut means you take scissors and snip. It's sharp. It's sudden.
So the meaning is you must stop them immediately. It cannot wait. If you wait, something bad will happen.
What about politeness? I mean, it sounds a little rude.
It is direct. It's what we call strong politeness. You're saying, I know this feels rude, but the reason is so important, I have to do it.
So urgency is more important than manners in this case.
Exactly. Best situation.
Emergencies.
Yeah.
Deadlines. When someone is about to miss a flight. Safety issues.
Right. If there's a fire, you don't say, if I could just add something.
No.
You shout, fire!
Let's do example A. At work. The boss is telling a funny story. But the most important client is on the phone, waiting, and they are angry.
You can't wait for the joke to end. You have to say, sorry to cut in, but this is important. Mr. Smith is on the line right now.
The boss will understand. It's urgent. Okay. Example B. Life. Your friend is talking, but you see their car is being towed outside.
You shout, sorry to cut in, but this is important. Your car is moving.
You're saving them from a huge problem. You're a hero.
Let's do the role plays. Role play 1, urgent work. I'm chatting about my weekend, relaxed, but our meeting started 5 minutes ago.
Okay.
Yeah, the weekend was great. I went hiking and saw this really beautiful bird.
Sorry to cut in, but this is important. The meeting started 5 minutes ago. Oh, no. Let's run. Role play 2. Safety. I'm telling a joke, walking backwards. You see a big hole in the ground behind me.
A safety emergency. I have to be loud.
So then the chicken crossed the road and, sorry to cut in, but this is important. Watch out.
Whoa, you saved me.
Now, the common mistake here is a big one.
What is it?
It's using this phrase for something small, for something that is not an emergency.
Can you give an example?
Imagine I'm working, very focused, and you come over and say, sorry to cut in, but this is important. Do you like pizza?
That is so rude. I would be very, very annoyed.
Yes, you use the emergency phrase for a casual question. It's like crying wolf.
So the correction is only use this for high priority situations. Save it for when you really, really need it.
Exactly.
Okay, listeners, let's practice this one. Use a serious, urgent tone. No smiling. Sorry to cut in, but this is important. Or again, sorry to cut in, but this is important. Yeah.
Very convincing. I felt the urgency.
And finally, mini quiz question number 5.
The last one.
Which phrase is the best choice for an emergency or urgent situation?
Think about the scissors. Think about the danger.
Type your answer in the comments, and remember, we will check them and let you know if you are right.
Wow. We have covered a lot today.
We certainly have. Let's do a quick recap of the 5 ways to say sorry to interrupt.
First, we learned the classic. Sorry to interrupt, but that's your neutral key for any door.
Then the friendly one. Can I jump in here for a second? That's for discussions and brainstorming.
Third, the professional and soft one. If I could just add something. For politely adding details in meetings, remember that soft voice.
Fourth, the casual one. Sorry, quick question. For when you need to be fast, remember the promise of time.
And finally, the urgent one. Sorry to cut in, but this is important. This one is for emergencies only.
I feel like I have a whole toolkit now. I feel much more confident.
Me too. It's all about choosing the right tool for the job.
So listeners, please scroll down to the comments section right now.
Yes, do it now while it's fresh in your mind.
We asked you 5 quiz questions during this show. We want you to post your answers.
And we promise we will reply. Let's see how many of you can get a perfect 5 out of 5.
And one final study tip from us. Now that you've listened once, try listening one more time.
This time, with the handout. Download it and read the script as we speak. It will really help you remember these phrases.
You can find the link right in the description or use the QR code.
That is all from us today. Thank you so much for learning with us.
Join us next time for another deep dive here on EPIC. Until then, keep practicing.
Goodbye, everyone.